everybody.
Hi!
Oh my gosh, it's time for some sunny days.
Oh my goodness, how exciting is this new collection? It is so gorgeous, and I cannot wait to share it.
Oh my gosh, we have a whole bunch of the brand new line to show you, all while we talk a little bit about our why bags. Why bag? That sounds so weird, right? So as everybody's jumping on, comment live if you're watching us live right now. Comment replay if you're pretty sure you're catching the replay. If you were invited to watch this by a member of our stylist team, go ahead and tag him or her so that he or she knows that you are here. And while everybody is finding us, I know our stylists are sharing this into their VIP groups and all kinds of places. So as that sharing is going on, let's get some earrings on because we have two new pairs of earrings to choose from. By the way, my name is Michelle Zito. I am a company VP with Park Lane Jewelry, and I am so thrilled to be here with Jennifer Ewards, a senior division leader from California. And we are going to share a little bit tonight about what we love so much, why we love our Park Lane businesses, and see if any of that might apply to you as well. So we were putting on a whole bunch of different jewelry, but I got up to the earrings and then wasn't sure what to do. So tell me, because I'm wearing this brand new Wanderlust necklace. This is a genuine mother of pearl shell, and it's on a super fine paperclip chain. The type of chain that actually would make this such a great necklace to wear as a third layer under your electric necklace. It's a real similar chain to that. And we always love to find a third, like a little friend to wear at the bottom of our electric, don't we?
Totally. That's like the best.
Yeah. So it would be great for that, but I have it on by itself for now. But for the earrings, should I put on the sunshine earrings? Now, for those of you that were here for Thursday night's event, you saw that I wore these for part of the evening. Maybe I'll put one on each ear and then we'll decide what I should stay with. But the sunshine earrings are hammered gold. They have the texture to them and just a super fun statement earring. They're really, really light. If you tend to shy away from statement earrings because you feel like they're going to be heavy, these are whisper light and a really great gateway earring back into the fun earring game.
Well, and the geometric shapes are such a huge trend. Those whimsical feeling, right? Those are such a fun trending piece. And that is just a great conversation starter. Love it. And I love how the shape of the butterfly, right? It goes with it complements. They complement each other really well.
Yeah, they do kind of complement. Okay. So that's option one.
Option one.
Okay. Right. So sunshine is option one. And then the new guava earrings is going to be option two. So this is a wonderful choice for when you feel like you want to wear big earrings, or a bigger hoop, but sometimes hoops just feel too big. Because when you want to wear a bigger one, if they're thin and dainty, they don't feel as big, right? So, and then we have the beautiful little pink crystals that go all the way around, all the way up the back.
I'm always a fan of a good pop of pink. I feel like pink is your neutral, right? It just goes with everything. Love that option.
And definitely I have some pink here that we're going to look at in a little bit. So keep that in mind when you're voting.
And I love it with the green, right? Your beautiful seafoam green top pulls those pinks go so well together. So pink is always a go-to. Oh gosh, I love the sparkle of that one. They're so different. Oh my gosh, tell us, you guys. Help Michelle decide in the comments. Option one.
So sunshine or guava. Let us know in the comments.
Love. Oh. I don't know. I don't know if I can decide.
Do you think everyone has found us, or mostly everybody's found us?
Yeah, I'm seeing lots of shares happening. We love that. So I think we're ready.
All right. Well, then, as you have all found us, hello. Welcome to our special event, Y Bag Special. So we have our Y Bags ready, and we are ready to share.
You want to trade bags? I think we should trade bags, though.
And we're going to explain why we even have these bags at all.
Totally.
But again, for those of you, I thought it fell over. For those of you just jumping on, my name is Michelle Zito. I am a company VP with Park Lane Jewelry. Thrilled to be here with Jennifer Ewert, Senior Division Leader. And tonight is a special edition event where we are calling it the Y Bag. And we're going to share why we love our Park Lane businesses. And you're going to guess what each thing is in the bag. So here's the thing. So tonight, we each have a whole bunch of props in our bag that symbolize something that we love about our businesses. So here's how you can win a prize live on this event, because the prize patrol is watching and is going to be awarding prizes to those that are commenting tonight. So when we pull out an item, it's going to represent something we love about our business. You put in the comments what you think it represents, and a whole bunch of you are going to win some jewelry tonight. So that's how the live giveaways are going to go down tonight. Along the way, we're going to show you brand new jewelry pieces, just like if you're wondering why if I'm wearing two different earrings because you just jumped on. Right now, everyone is voting, should I wear the sunshine earrings or should I wear the guava earrings? And we're going to show lots of other pieces tonight as well. So how does that sound so far?
So excited.
Right. So the bag that I am using and the bag that Jen is using has something in common. So we both have a beautiful designer bag that has our items in it. And do you want to guess why? Why do we even have it in a designer bag? And it's because we both have earned these bags with our businesses.
Yep.
So, Jen, you got yours directly from Park Lane, right?
It did. It came directly from Park Lane for one of my promotions over the last many years. And yeah, it just came in the mail and I about did a cartwheel. I was so excited and just like over the moon. Definitely one of my very first designer bags that I had ever owned ever in life. And it was such a fun surprise.
Love it. And I had earned mine from our upline, Mary Grace, in a big team event that we had done. And whatever we had to do to be in the raffle, I did it. And then I actually was the winner. So that's why I have this amazing bag that still smells so good. All right. So let's do our first why. Okay. So I'm going to pull out my first one here. So why do I love my business? The first reason why is represented by this stretchy rubber band.
Ooh, I think that mine might be similar, and I'm wondering. So let us know in the comments.
Yes. What do you think that the stretchy rubber band represents for why I love my business?
Okay. I'll give you maybe another hint, okay? I'm thinking ours might have to do similar. Mine is my planner. All right, calendar, planner, rubber band. What are we thinking, friends?
So the answer for this one is flexibility. So the flexibility of how I get to run my business, how Jen gets to run her business. So I'm here in direct sales for 25 years. And the types of things that I have worked around over 25 years just is basically an entire raising of a family, right? When I started, all I had was one 6-month-old baby. Very shortly after, was pregnant with the next one, had another one 2 years after that. So I was doing this business through infants, toddlers, school-age children, middle school, sports, saxophone lessons, then of course the higher level sports, all the while paying preschool tuition, then regular like Catholic school tuition, then it was college tuition. Today, those kids are 25, 24, and 21. I'm on my next year will be our final year of tuition. And all of the things that goes along with that. My husband's in construction. When is he on straight time? When is he on overtime? When is he working Saturdays? When is he working nights? When is he going to be able to help bring the kids places? When is he not? When is he the coach? When is he not? All of that for 25 years. Flexibility of attending family events, school events, team events, while being able to run a business the whole entire time. Jen, how about you in your 9 years?
Right. Yes and amen. I'm going to be coming up on 9 years here this summer and working my business around our family schedule and being able to choose when is good to work for me, whether those are in-person events, online events, right? I get to choose when those days and those nights are and work those around what our kids have. When I started, I had a 3-month-old and a 2.5-year-old. And so being able to, and I was working a full-time job as well. So being able to decide, okay, when is this going to work into our family schedule so that I can still have that additional stream of income coming in for our family and not have another boss, because that was a really big deal for me as well. I didn't want somebody else telling me what to do, when to do it. I wanted to be in control of my calendar and the time that we got to work, and I did. So that is my calendar. That is also flexibility for me as well as the kids continue to probably enter into the busiest season now that they are 9 and almost 12.
Yeah, that is definitely a busy time. Lots of different places, lots of different activities as they hone in on their favorites and still try new things. And yeah, that's a good one. So did any of you guess that? How many people guessed that? Let's see. All right. I know our prize patrol is hard at work. Okay. I can't take the 2 earrings anymore. So I think what I'm going to go with, since it was I see a lot of responses for each one. So I'm actually going to stick with the guava earrings. Because I do have on, and if you didn't see, you weren't on at the very beginning, the guava earrings are our brand new hoop that have the beautiful pink crystals all the way around. They are super lightweight. And when you want to go dip your toe into the world of wearing some bigger hoops, but you feel like something like that's thicker is just too much for you, the thin ones with just a little bit of sparkle are often the way to get that done. Now, part of why I'm even putting a little executive decision into this is because of that I do have a bunch of pink in the new bracelets. So why don't we talk a little bit about some of these brand new bracelets in the new collection. Jen, which are you loving from here?
Oh my gosh. I love the Razzle is my favorite. I mean, if you can't tell by my hot pink shirt, color is my favorite in the summertime. I love to pull out all of those stunning colors. Plus, please identify yourself if you are impression obsessed, because your favorite impression bracelet, right? Pick your favorite color of your impression are gonna stack so beautifully with that Razzle bracelet. So beautiful. But also the bubble gum too has all of those colors right in with it as well. Oh wow. I don't know. I think we need to vote again. I think we need another vote. Are we team Razzle? Team Bubblegum? Team Bless? I can't decide. So
yeah,
pretty. And what color impression? Tell us what color impression you would stack with this. They're gorgeous.
Yeah. So if you're loving any of these bracelets, remember that we do have Our current sale, which is the buy 2 pieces at regular price, those are your lowest 2 pieces. You then get to pick out 4 more pieces at half price. Those can be any price at all. You also can be eligible for a bonus item, which is your highest piece that you're getting for $35. So any of the impression bracelets we just showed that you want to add in to get with your pieces can be that bonus item.
Yes.
It can be.
That arm stack is like the perfect sale.
It really
Like,
is.
You're doing the razzle and your bless. That gets you to your bonus item. You're going to go ahead and throw on your style drop in there, right? The bubble gun. And then, yeah, you pick your bonus item.
And every one of these pieces is a stretchy, by the way. So if you've ever shied away from getting a bangle because you weren't sure if it would fit, it's going to fit and it's going to look amazing. So we love a stretchy, you see a beaded piece and you kind of figure it's stretchy, but not always with a bangle, but in this case it is. So just a little bit more jewelry that you can be putting into your fantastic collection that are going to have colors that you're already familiar with, colors that are complementary to things you already own, like sunset and other impression bracelets and all other kinds of pieces that you're going to start blending into some brand new arm parties.
Yes. Oh my gosh, that's going to be so fun. Okay.
All right. What else do you have in your bag there, Jen?
Okay.
You're up.
Now, I will say that this one kind of goes along with the last one, but I'm going to explain a little bit more. And I have 2 pictures, okay? And both of them are kind of outdated. But look at how baby small my babies were when we first started, okay? They've grown and they're even bigger than this now, okay? But I had to pick some pictures of my sweet family. Do you want to do yours next, or do you want me to explain why?
No, you go right with yours.
Okay.
Do we want to have them guess why you picked out your family?
Oh, yes. Guess. Why family?
Why does Jen have pictures of her family in her Y bag?
Yes. I mean, I think this one's kind of obvious.
It's probably an easy one.
Right? But one of my reasons why, well, I have 2 reasons. When I started Park Lane, my main reason was that I wanted to pay off student loans, right? For my kids, for our family. I wanted to get that debt out of our payment, right? So that we could have some more flexibility with what we were doing with our money, so that then I could say yes to the kids more as they continue to grow. But as they were growing up, right? When it was, hey, Mom, can we stop for an ice cream cone? Yes, we can do that. Mom, can we get zoo passes and go to the zoo and eat lunch at the zoo on a Saturday? Yes, we can do that, right? Mom, can I go to baseball camp? Yes, you can do that, right? Like, that was one of the things for me and my husband that were so important, is that we were able to do the fun things, the extra things that maybe our full-time incomes weren't able to provide in excess, that we were able to kind of add those extra layers of entertainment, the entertainment budget that came in. So we're so grateful for all of the things, the Disney trips we've been able to take, the extra beach trips we've been able to take, all of those fun things along the way. So
love it. Love it. Yeah. You had a much more creative way of explaining the money. I just had the little dollar. So
money.
All right. I have a fun one in here. How about, this one might be a pretty easy one too, but what do you all think about this sparkly key as a why I love my Park Lane business? Go ahead and put that in the comments. Why would I have a sparkly key?
I know some of our friends have been to our fun little chats along the way, maybe more than one time. So if you have, use your little thinker, because you might be able to guess it. You might be able to.
And it is for our Mercedes car program. Boy, do I love that my car is free. So, and it has been for many years. Park Lane does have a Mercedes car program in which we are able to earn the payment every single month. So, unlike many direct sales companies that have that for like upper level leaders, our Mercedes program kicks in at first level leadership, with many stylists earning it at second level leadership, which is 4 team members. Now, think about having 4 members on your team and making yourself eligible to get a $700 a month bonus on your paycheck for the purpose of paying your Mercedes car payment. And that's exactly what I've been doing for the last, let's see, I think I actually got the Mercedes in 2017, and I took just the $500 cash bonus for a couple of years before I got it. But when I earned the Mercedes, we had 2 cars that we were finished paying off, and we had 2 drivers. But in 2017, once we had a 3rd driver, we decided it seemed like the right time to get another car, have the 3 cars, and then of course that's when I upgraded to the Mercedes and have since driven a paid for Mercedes.
So exciting. I love that.
So, and we have tons of members on our team, leaders on our team that drive the Mercedes or that take that cash. So congratulations to all. And that is something that you can have as well.
Yeah. Okay, Michelle, I know that we have had a lot of turquoise in our last couple of collections, and we want to stretch those pieces out that we have gotten, over the last couple of months. What are some new pieces that we may be able to blend in with some of those pieces that we've gotten in those turquoise colors?
Yeah, so some new pieces that just recently came out in this collection that are going to continue to bring in those colors. One would be the Laney ring. So this is our Laney ring, and don't we love the like abstract that we have going on here? I bought it in a bigger size so that I can wear it as a pointer ring. I probably can get away with it in the middle as well, but it's definitely a ring you could wear in lots of
power ring, right? Like it's definitely one you want on your pointer finger. I always feel like pointer finger rings like feel very powerful. Yes. They make momming a lot more fun.
I loved how it goes so beautifully with the lavender, because I feel like the pinky lavender stone in the middle. Also, I'm loving that brighter teal that it goes with the new micro impression bracelet, which is still available as a style drop. So if you're doing a $40 purchase to get your bubblegum style drop, you might as well throw the teal on while you're at it. Totally. And then you'll be able to put this whole look together. Would look absolutely amazing. And the ring, the bubblegum ring, I showed the bracelet twice now, but the ring is an eternity style ring, you guys. You know how sometimes the rings only have the stones on top? This is an eternity ring all the way around. So if you're going to go for the bracelet or any of these other bracelets, both of these rings are going to bring in that fantastic additional color. Just like if you already or plan to grab the stretchy cascade necklace. So this is great for our turquoise and silver lovers, that you can wear this doubled up. You can wear it as a long necklace. You can frame pieces with it. And because it's stretchy, this can also be the newest collection to your arm parties as well.
I love that. That is called stretching your dollar.
We are literally stretching your dollar. And this is why it's so nice to get 2 of something like this too, because then you can wear one as the necklace, you can wear one as the bracelet, or you can give yourself a tripled up look when you do one of them doubled and one of them fully long. Yeah. And then have a spectacular look like that.
Stunning.
So you'll get a lot of use out of having 2 of those.
Love. All right, I'm dipping back into my bag, Michelle.
All right, get ready to guess, everybody.
Right. Okay. I don't know. This one might be hard. It might be hard. Okay. Here's my next one. All right.
All right. What is that
Guess
representing as to why
away.
Jen loves her business?
Guess. Oh my gosh, look at all these guesses. They're ripping in now. All right. Listen, our Prize Patrol has some work to do.
No kidding.
But one of my favorite perks and extras that Park Lane gifts us is the ability to earn 2 travel trips a year. And the amount of stamps that I have been able to get in my passport, the experiences that I have had with my husband, and being able to just experience the world has been so amazing for us. And how that's just an extra, right? That's on top of the weekly paychecks that we are getting. That's on top of all of the other bonuses, right? Monthly and weekly bonuses that we're able to earn. Then we get paid for travel trips. Not once, but twice a year. And Michelle and I have been able to travel the world together, which makes for such fun memories and things that we get to laugh about and talk about as we just interact all of the time. So, Michelle, let's do a quick rundown of some of the places that we have been able to go to. Okay, Switzerland was my very first trip.
Right. We went to St. Martin together.
Mm-hmm.
Hawaii.
Yes. Cabo. Paris.
Cabo.
Aruba.
Key West.
Yes. Cruise. We did a cruise, a Caribbean cruise. St. Thomas. We just did St. Thomas
that we just went.
Yes.
Right. And then there was a few along the way that like you took the cash for. Yep. So like when I went to Ireland, you used that money for your other needs that you had. Then there were the years I traveled before you were even here. Yes. So there's just always fun travel incentives going on. Every travel trip, we have people on our team that it's their first trip. So coming up on this Cancun trip that we're finishing up earning right now, we know that Carrie Henze is like a brand new achiever. We have Toby Vasquez coming up on earning it any moment. And then achievers that have earned before. So just such a fantastic program to allow you to see the world, to go places you never would have gone. There are almost every single destination that we've gone to are places I had never been, and many were places I never would have gone.
Totally.
So absolutely. If that's something that you like, then when you fill out the survey later at the end of this live, then make sure that you comment, yes, I would like more info. Yes, sign me up now. Yes, I would like a decider party, because anything that we are sharing about here is something that's available to you. Mm-hmm. You are allowed to earn and to have every single thing that we are showing you. Not just allowed, but in fact, encouraged.
Definitely. Definitely. All right, Michelle, reach back into your bag. What do you have in your bag?
All right. So what I also have in this bag, and I'm going to show it, you're going to guess, but it may be a little more involved than what it initially looks like. And I think you have one in here too. So how about this? Why would this be something that I love about my business? And I see Jen has a version of trophy in here as well. And both of us are blessed to have many varieties of trophies in our offices, as do many of our team members. And when you are guessing, I'm sure that many of you, initially are thinking, and sure, it's nice. Like, it is fun to get an award, right? We love to be recognized for our hard work. We love to be celebrated, and we love to have trophies. But to me, this is more representative of the programs that we have here that allow us to spoil you and allow me as the leader of this team to help others achieve. Because the one that I happen to have here is Sales Star. And this is just one that I got for selling a lot of jewelry, right? Bottom line, I sold a lot of jewelry. But That's because Park Lane has outstanding programs that customers love. And that's what allows us to spoil you with 2 pieces at regular price, those being your lowest 2 pieces. It allows us to spoil you, our customers, with bonus items. And when women love shopping with us, they love telling their friends about shopping with us. And then Park Lane is coming through with the shopping sprees for our hostesses, that Park Lane is providing that shopping spree for our hostess to receive 400, 500, 600 or more in free and discounted jewelry, which leads us to get to meet additional customers who then some of which want to have shows. And all of that leads to something like Sales Star. Yeah. But it also helps me find and helps all of us find also the next jewelry lover that wants to try the business and provides us with an amazing compensation program, because the compensation program works because of the sales and hostess program. And by having 3 amazing programs working together, then that helps me help Jen get a trophy like that, and anyone else on our team that's not just earning trophies from Park Lane, but earning those personal trophies. The weekly paycheck that is making a difference in their household, the monthly, that total at the end of the month, that means that there's actually still money left at the end of the month instead of running out. Those yeses that Jen spoke about earlier. Would you agree, Jen?
Oh my gosh, yes to all of those things. And I'm going to take this in a little bit of a different direction too, and brag on Michelle a little bit, because she did allude to the fact that she can help trickle those things down. But let me just speak to the fact that she does trickle down those recognition, and recognition feels good, right? And when you're seen, when you are put on a slideshow, right, as you're recognized for what you're doing, as you are working your business through the week, and then are in a fun drawing for business supplies that help you to build your business even further, like mailing envelopes or like special giveaways that you can turn around and do in your group, right? Those things that help us to continue to find that success. Michelle does that for us on a weekly basis here on Team Shine On. And so recognition comes from Park Lane in amazing ways, but even more so, very personally, Michelle is able to recognize us, and she is a superstar at doing that. And I know all of our stylists in the comments right now are going to be yesing to that, because there is not a stylist on our team that has not received some kind of shout out, recognition, you're awesome post, or anything like that. So recognition is huge, and if you want a place where you belong, Team Shine On is it. So
love it, love it, love it. Now, I'm guessing you might want to see another piece or two of jewelry. Should we take another look? Because I think this one might be a top dog for me. This one is called Lotus. So this is the Lotus necklace, and see how it's double-sided? One side is flat white. One side is Aurora Borealis, which is the polar opposite of flat white. It's like bajillion color white. That is all over, and it's a shorter necklace on an extender. And I know that you just said to yourself, oh, I could wear that with my fill in the blank of 1,000 different things, right?
So true.
Oh, these would that we didn't talk about this before, but won't this necklace look amazing with your
yes
rings?
Yes, I know. I was thinking it's gonna lay so pretty with my Esme, right? I could take off the shorter chain of Esme and put it with the heart. I'm thinking that's gonna be stunning.
How about putting it with electric to give it a
Does it
little zhuzh
electric?
at the bottom?
Yes, it does. Beautiful.
Love it. I think I'm going to add it to my necklace right now.
Oh, I love that idea. Yeah, I think that the Aurora Borealis next to the mother of pearl, I think they're really going to play off each other, the sheen of that pearl. Oh my gosh.
Love it.
That's really pretty. Yeah, and
set
then the
this a
pink,
little
it's going to pull
shorter.
the pink off of your
Right?
earrings. It's, yeah.
And for those of you not feeling these hoops, then maybe you want a new stud like Sandy for something like this, because this has the glass pearl. And I mean, if you have any vacations coming up, if it's, listen, it's summer, okay? It's starfish time. And I am not a stud person for the most part because I like something a little more substantial, but this is a kind of stud that I can get on board with because it has enough to it that you notice it. So these are like statement studs.
Love.
Yeah.
Is it coaster grandma core? Is that still a thing? Are we still doing that?
I think it is.
Because
I
you know
know
what?
that it definitely is.
Yeah,
Trish
I
is
love
a
it.
big fan.
Those are them. Those are your gorgeous piece. You need that.
All right, let's pull another one out of the bag. Here we go. Here's the next thing that I have in my bag. So what do you think this one stands for?
Oh my, Miss Michelle. What are we doing here?
For what possible reason would I have this giant bra in my Y bag? Why would this represent something that I love about my Park Lane business? Go ahead and put it in the comments. The Prize Patrol is dying to give something away.
Oh my goodness. Wow, that's something special, Michelle.
And here's what it is. This is to represent the support. Now, Jen shared, already a good amount of that support, although probably she shared more of the heart stuff, right? The encouragement and the recognition. But what really helps you run a business is the actual support that you're going to receive as you run your business. Now, I already talked about the support that Park Lane gives us through the programs, right?
Mm-hmm.
The support of having a great sale, a hostess program, amazing compensation program, weekly pay, all of that. That's the support that Park Lane provides to us through programs. But then there's the support, the practical support that we offer as a team to each of you. Things like the resources you would actually use. Jen, why don't you tell them a little bit about, let's say, the party scripts and the boards?
Right. Yeah. When you are ready to get started, you're not having to start at ground zero and make up your party script, right? What you're going to present to your now new customers. You're not going to have to go out and recreate the wheel. We have a very specific onboarding process that we're going to take you through step by step so that you can dive in and find that success immediately. I think of Carrie, who has shared her story here, and that was one of the things that she was, Michelle offered, hey, I'm ready to help you, right? And then Carrie's like, no, I got this. You did supply the support I needed. I see how it's all laid out here step by step, day by day. I've got this. I'm ready to dive in, right? And so we know that support's going to look different, but the support that we have here, right? The weekly trainings that you get to lean into, our personalized chats, right? There are extra one-on-one chats depending on the leader that you're working with that they are going to offer your support to. So it's really a customized support system based on what you need.
Amazing. And so that is just all the things, because you can't, if you've ever had a poor experience with another direct sales company that like a kid showed up and you were expected to figure it out, that's just not what you're going to experience here. So between support from Park Lane to us, support from us to you, we're going to really help you with that. And the biggest way that we help support you in getting started is with a launch party. So some of you have a party open already. And just so that you know, the show that you have open right now can be turned over to you at any moment. Where when we submit the party, instead of submitting it that we're the stylist, we turn it into your launch party, make you the stylist, so that once it gets sent in, you get the paycheck on that party.
Right.
You get the hostess credit jewelry shopping spree we talked about a moment ago, but also for $129, you get to pick out another $500 worth of jewelry. You get to select that jewelry of your choice for that $129. It's $500 worth of jewelry. You'll have a website immediately up and running, the bookings from your show to continue on with making money, and then be plugged right on into our onboarding process, be part of our team Facebook group, and all the things that help you be successful. So if that sounds good, again, when you fill out your survey, you're looking to check off, yes, sign me up now. Or if you need to set up a decider party and you're saying, I think I want to do it, but maybe I should test the water with a party first, then check off, I would like a decider party. Now, of course, if you're listening to this and you're like, that does all sound amazing, but definitely 1,000,000% not for me, but I would like that shopping spree you're talking about, then just check off that you want to have a party, and we'll set you up. And we'll set you up with a big shopping spree after your party. So there's several options as you complete your survey. And that's going to be, there are some options on there. On your survey, there's also a spot to just put any questions that you have. Because when you complete your survey, we're going to see, what follow-up do you need? Do you have questions? We're going to get your questions answered. We'll call you. We'll text you. We'll get you all settled up. Because we do have a little signing bonus that we wanted to share with you as well, because as you know, we have lots of different colors of impression bracelets. And as a stylist, you always want more colors. We're always wanting to show more pieces to our customers, and you start realizing, now I have all the pastels, but I don't have any of the dark ones. I want to,
Right.
So for all of you that do purchase your kit by Wednesday, so that we know, like, you're in, whether you still have to do the party after that or whether your party is currently open and you're just going to sign up by Wednesday, Wednesday the 12th or the 14th, we are going to send you a complimentary additional impression bracelet so that you will have an extra high-end item in your kit that you don't have to take up $188 worth of your kit to have in there. So go ahead and comment impression if you think that you want to get signed up by Wednesday so that you can put an impression bracelet bonus in your kit, compliments of us.
Yay.
Now, we do have that survey that we have does have a prize attached to it as well. So everyone that fills out the survey is going to be entered to win a high-end piece of jewelry, and you're not going to believe what it is tonight, because you came to a special YBAG event and stayed on a little bit longer than you normally do on these Monday nights. And because this is a piece that we just talked about that having multiples of, even if you already purchased this, you're going to be so excited if you win, because it's a cascade necklace. So that if you already have one, you can double it up and have the layer of 3. You can wear one as a necklace, one as a bracelet. And if you didn't already buy it, you will have a spectacular, beautiful piece of jewelry. So when we put the survey into the comments, make sure you get it completed, because this will be given away by Wednesday. So, Jen, I think you have one more item in your bag.
I do.
That we can kind of conclude with. Why don't you go ahead and show that?
Well, I have a mirror in my bag, and the reason why I chose the mirror is that over the last 9 years, the confidence that I have grown in myself as I put on jewelry, right, and you those serotonin levels rise and you just feel good. That's part of it. But also the confidence of leaning into something that was new, leaning into something that felt a little bit scary, that I had no experience in. I didn't know if I was going to be good at it, right? But I leaned in, I looked myself in the mirror, right? And I said, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to try this out. I really have nothing to lose, right? I'm not going to do something and then have it, not turn out great, right? Even if it was like I tried it and it didn't, I'd still leave with paycheck. I'd
Right.
still leave with a whole lot of brand new, beautiful jewelry, right? And I would have met some new people along the way, which is always fun too. So that's why I chose my mirror, because the confidence that I have grown in as a person, as a leader, as a friend, has just really been able to be grown in the last 9 years. And I'm so grateful for all of the experiences that I've had.
That is amazing. And as the person who has had the pleasure of watching this and playing any sort of role in it over these last 9 years is just such an unbelievable privilege and honor. And it's something that we enjoy so much in helping all of you do when you join our team as well. So we really thank you so much for joining tonight, our special Y-Bag event, and that we were able to show you from our heart what we love so much about our Park Lane businesses. And if I was to have 10 different people come on and do this exact same activity, some would be the same and some would be so completely different. And that's because everyone comes to this business with different goals and dreams, and they develop differently over time. And that's exactly what we'd be finding out from you if you were to join us as well. So the link is now in the comments. Please go ahead and complete that survey before you return to your life, before you leave the room you're in. Go ahead and do that survey so that we can get in touch with you and take care of whatever it is that you're looking for. We're looking forward to awarding someone the Cascade necklace who completes the survey. We are looking forward to giving impression bracelets to all of you that decide to join us by Wednesday night, the 14th. And we look forward to working with each and every one of you in whatever capacity you indicate on that survey. Jen, thank you so much for joining me tonight. This was so super fun.
Amazing. Thank you. It was so fun.
Have a great night, everybody.
Bye.